sword coming. A sword is what an instrument of death.
So you feel like we're hell on. It sounds to me like you're saying like we're living on hell, but after that, would you say you're preaching this so that people go to heaven and not hell?
Say that.
So basically, you feel like obviously we're living in like kind of like in a sense hell on earth and stuff, because obviously there's sin, there's influences and stuff. It's sin, isn't it? So you basically are preaching so people to go to heaven and not hell, or you're just preaching.
What you have to understand is that there's no such thing as hell, where people die and burn in hell. That's got nothing to do with the scriptures. Hell is metaphoric. It's just a condition on earth. That's all it is, nothing more. It's either the grave, hell, or what's the other one? No, the grave, like you're in the grave, or what's it? A low condition,
Lowest state, yeah.
or what's it? Destruction, basically. Like that's destruction. Being in a lower state. Like we're in as a people, the so-called black people, we're in the hell, we're in the lowest state. Alright? It's just metaphoric. There's no, when people die, we all go to the same place, the spirit world. When you die, whether you're wicked, you're good, so-called good, quote-unquote good, you all go to the same place. What we're striving for is the world to come. This world is going to pass away by nuclear flames, but it's going to be a new age, a new quote-unquote world, where it's going to be in righteousness. And we, our people, are going to be the rulers of that world. So that's something that we as a people are supposed to be believing in, man. It's like, yeah, we're destroyed, but we're going to be up next. And this is what the globalists, the international bankers, the rulers of this world, they're trying to prevent that. They're trying to, there's an agenda to kill us. Because they know who we are. They know our worth. They know who they enslaved. They know that the people who they put on slave boats were the children of God. That's why they're trying to claim that land of Israel to be their land. They want to be us. Because they know who we are. That's why it's an agenda like putting, you see all these movies about the black woman and the white man. You see all that? You see what's going on? It's because they're targeting us. Because they know who we are.
What do you mean by that?
What are you talking about?
Black woman. Did you say the black man was white woman?
The black woman, you always see like these little like posters on the wall, movies with the black, the black woman and the white man, because they're trying to target the man of the so-called black woman. They're trying to target her. You don't see an East Indian woman with a Chinese man. It's always specifically the so-called white man, black woman. Why is that? It's an agenda.
What's the agenda that you...
The agenda is to separate so-called black man, the Israelite man, from the Israelite woman. That's what it's about. Divide and conquer. Divide and conquer. That's what it's all about. So we're trying to wake up our people, those of the elect of our people, to wake up to this knowledge before it's too late. Because if you don't wake up, you're going to die a terrible death. That's what we're trying to warn our people about. That's what I said. Then whosoever heareth the sound of a trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. So we're trying to warn you. We're saying, listen, repent or die. You don't get it straight, it's on you. Because we're not going to be out here forever. There's going to be martial law, this economy's going to collapse. People are going to be looting these stores. All hell is going to break loose. And then you're going to remember us. They're going to be like, oh shit. Why not?
But I call it pedal.
I don't want to say it's control, but it's like, I get that men kind of like, men are leaders in it, so men have more power and stuff. But I wouldn't say, oh, women in church, they shouldn't speak whatsoever. But I think there's a thing of that maybe women shouldn't be pastors. I've heard of that. So like, not shouldn't be, but it's like the more preferred thing in, but that's culturally. That's culturally.
No, but I think you're mistaken what they're trying to say about women. They're not saying that. It's not a control thing. That's what we are by nature. A man is the leader, we follow. If a man says, no, you can't do this, you can't respond back. You follow what he says.
Well, you're not following everything he says.
No, but I will follow my boyfriend and my husband.
Yeah, no, I get that. But I don't think the woman should be silent.
Like what they're trying to say is this generation is in
Bring
terms
up,
of
bring up, bring
that.
up. Right, I've got the answer for you.
I don't,
I've got the answer for you.
no, it's because feminism.
Right.
No, feminism has been.
1 Corinthians 14 and 33.
We're gonna get to what you guys are
For
saying.
God is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. Let your women keep silence in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience,
Yeah.
as the law saith. And if they will learn anything, let them ask their husbands at home, for it is a shame for women to speak in the church.
In the churches. And you can speak to your husbands though. You know, when you're with a husband in private,
If I
you
don't-
can ask him questions.
I understand that. But if I don't have a husband or boyfriend and I don't go to church and someone's trying to touch me or sexually touch me, I'm not going to be silent because he's a man. I'm going to speak and da-da-da-da. It doesn't mean I'm feminine, but I'm going to...
It means you're rebellious.
No,
And rebellion
why
is
you
a
touching
no,
me?
Wait. She's
No,
saying,
you didn't even listen to what I said.
That's
I
because
said,
I'm cutting it, but you got it.
yeah. So I'm saying if I don't agree with what a man's doing and he's committing a sin, I'm going to speak and go against what he said. That's not disobedience. That's standing up for yourself. That's your rights. But then there might be different to what you okay.
Yeah,
That's a separate
different
issue.
to what they're saying.
That's it. And I bring out the precept up for sure.
No, it's
I'm gonna
obey
find
what
out.
your man says. Yeah. It's not like going
Wait,
around
wait.
obeying different men. It's
Because
obeying-
I feel like she kind of gets it, but it's like you're like, fuck this shit. I want to say something. Like,
Elder, that's Eve though. That's Eve all the way.
No, it is.
she gets it,
We
but you're
was
like,
in a promise,
Because
right?
you're not
oh,
going to
fuck this
argue.
shit.
You're not going
I'm
to
gonna
say
speak.
anything anyway. You're not going to. No one's going to argue in church anyway. I can't imagine anything. Pastor, no.
No, but I'll
You know why we're not
I'll
going
be
to argue
very
in
honest.
church? Because we're not supposed to tolerate it.
We're not going to talk in church.
No, we're not
You're
supposed to
listening.
tolerate. Even all this yappa yappa, man. This is enough. It's lucky, man. I've had enough of this shit. This is 1 Samuel 15, verse 23. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. You're rebellious, man. You're coming up here back to yeah, but why is someone touching? God don't give a shit about that. God said the women keep silence in the church. This isn't a discussion. We're telling you, if you don't like it, take your ass down the road.
I understand.
No, you don't. You look. No. All you should say is calm. That's it. Yes, okay. And keep silent or take your ass down the road.
Well, this is where the people of today are not going to
Right. 1 Samuel 15:23 again. For rebellion is as the sin of
I hear what
witchcraft.
you're saying,
And
but
stubbornness
that's a level
is
of
as
control. You're
iniquity
saying,
and
either listen to what I
idolatry.
have to say or
Because
get out.
thou hast rejected the word of the Lord, you have also rejected me from being kings.
wait, you know, is feminism as a lot to do with
No, I understand. I agree with what they're saying.
it's the fact that obviously, like,
Teach, don't belittle. That's one thing. Teach, don't belittle.
Look, you're on the same
wait.
I'm not, if you're arguing, you're not preaching, sir. That's already, you've already failed as a Christian. You're arguing with me. You're not preaching. You're saying da-da-da-da, or you're going to go to hell. It doesn't work.
Listen,
You know what?
listen.
But yeah, I'm not here for the back end. I just come to be curious. But yeah, what was you going to say?
You're right. What I'm trying to say is that
Thank you.
You can have a word with your husband, but when you're in the midst of the church
Of the church.
itself,
Okay. That's what I wanted to understand a little bit more.
you gotta hold it down. You gotta,
Yeah.
and the men.
The men
they-
take lead and
They
stuff.
they have to teach, man. Because when we're teaching, you gotta think about the nation as in a whole. Like we're trying to get this word to other brothers and sisters that are trying to understand. So if you're there giving it all that, yeah, we're trying to edify. So
It's
naturally-
conversation and it's debate. Because imagine if I come away and learning something from you guys, just because someone's asking a question or God doesn't agree, and this is where people say, this whole religion thing is control. We can know, but that's just my opinion. You can't tell me what to think.
No,
Brain,
of
if
course,
that makes
but I'm
sense.
just-
So yeah, so the reason why people get pissed off with religion, Christianity, is because it's like, it's either our way or you're gonna go straight to hell. You're not giving perspectives and stuff. Do you know what I mean? So he's thinking I'm arguing, but he's thinking I'm arguing, saying, walk down the road if you're not going to listen.
Listen.
But
You have to
it's-
understand. Listen.
Oh yeah, I'm not feminist, by the way. I'm not
Listen,
feminist.
sis. When we're out here, if you come out here with love for our people, Yeah?
I think you've shown some sort of love.
listen,
Yeah.
and we have to tell you that with the Most High, He is like that. It's either you get right or you die. And that's how it is with the Heavenly Father. It's either you repent or you
I
die.
understand that.
And that's what I'm saying. The Most High is trying to raise up His men. You see, there's an agenda to feminize.
Yeah, who's feminist? Who is a feminist? Who is? I don't think
You
anyone
have to
is.
to
Yeah.
feminize the so-called black man. You know that. You all know that, right? And the Most High is trying to raise us up, the backbone of His people, which is the men. So if you was a woman in your right form and everything like that, you would be supportive of that and understand that you may need to be silent and allow your men to take over. Yeah?
I didn't
And
understand you
that's
were saying
what-
it in a church. I thought you meant like like just women walking down the street. We must obey to anything any man says.
No,
But you're talking about in a spiritual way. You're talking
yes,
about in the
when
church.
when you come into this thing, this truth, this circle, this congregation,
Okay.
yeah, then there's a certain way
Level
you
of
have to
understanding,
conduct yourself.
and respect. A level of respect and a level of understanding.
That's what we're saying.
I think he got a bit fiery and it's a bit unnecessary.
That's how he is.
Oh, he's
Like,
passionate. He's a passionate
so
guy.
don't take it personally.
Yeah, you don't want to scare people away.
Don't take it personally. Don't take it personally. Okay. And my guys, he's on foul. You still a sister, right? But yeah. So you know, we come to this truth. Give me I know you probably got. Give me Matthew's 18. Matthew's 18. When you come to this truth.
No, but I get what they're saying about the women, because I agree with you. Like, that's,
I know
and
this
the
is
thing,
the point.
the thing where I was saying about feminism is because they say women like to act like masculine.
Right, Matthew
And
8.
it's true, that's how feminism came about. Because
Right.
feminism is saying that
She's
you're
bringing a
better
point.
than a man.
Tell me more. Yeah.
Like you should be equal as a man. We're not equal as a man, not genetically, not scientifically,
right.
not nothing.
Right.
So we have our place, and this is what women fail to like understand. That's why some girls nowadays are so lost. They just open up their legs to
Right.
any man. And it's
Right.
like
Right.
that's not what a woman is.
Sexual
a woman
liberation.
Yeah, a woman back in the day would cover themselves. She wouldn't see their feet or their body. Like I don't want to yeah, I wear a dress, show legs, but my dress is not.
You're right.
But do you know what I mean? Like that's why sometimes when I speak to women, I just don't get you guys. I'm very old school. I've got old school mentalities.
That's alright.
So it's like, that's why I agree with what you guys are saying about
That's alright.
because we
I
don't
don't know.
answer.
Yeah, I understand that.
But you see, all women, we've really drunken the wine of Babylon. You know,
Yeah.
the so-called black women, they've really taken to the ways of this Western Hemisphere
Yeah.
and liberalism and everything like that. So it's like, and a lot of them don't respect the so-called black man because we're in a low estate.
Yeah,
We're low.
I totally understand.
So they would respect like a so-called white man before they would respect us.
Yeah.
If they see a white man talk to them, they'd, he's a white man, he like me.
Yeah.
But then if a black man talk to them, it's like nigga, what is nigga
Yeah,
like? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But they don't respect us because that's part of the curses that came upon our people.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get our women to understand a lot of things. And it's
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
they don't get it, man. Like,
Yeah.
and you understand a lot of things about a woman.
Yeah.
Like,
Now women.
because, but that's good. Because you're mastering the art of being a woman.
Yeah.
Like brothers in this truth, they're mastering the art of being a man.
Yeah.
Even though this society hasn't allowed us to actually have our own shit, have our own that, but it's the mind frame to actually think and conduct ourselves at least like men.
Yeah.
So we're trying to impart that knowledge to sisters.
Yeah. Well, you think you work with it better, more like harmony, man and stuff, and now I can understand you. You kind of teach social like all of them again.
I got the feminism because of the masculine. That's why. Because women like
But
to be
listen, but
masculine.
that's the thing is
why.
that-
That's why I would say the feminine thing.
Let me show you something, sister. Let me show you.
Let brothers speak. Let brothers speak.
You said something about you're not a feminist, right? You showed something here a second ago, right? The elder
Oh, sorry, I don't want to be in the camera. Yeah, go on.
Let me speaking to you about the scriptures, right?
Yeah.
and you're not really listening that much. But when this sister speaks, I notice you're listening to her.
Not really, because I don't really know her. I don't know her
You don't,
anymore.
no, you don't know her, but I notice that when she says certain things, you agree to it, yeah?
I disagree with what she said, if anything.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's fine, guys. It's not an argument. Do your job and preach, you know. Do your job, you advantage. You're trying to save souls. You're trying to get people. You're trying to win people, not lose people. You get what I'm saying?
No, we're out here to condemn the wicked.
Amazing. I'm just calling you to let you know that I'm going to forgive you.
Anyway, peace in it, peace. Maybe, I don't know, maybe finding ways to minister. I'm not saying anything bad, but yeah. I'm going to go now.
You too. Take care.
Oh. I take it.
Yeah, no, sorry. It's very interesting. I do get when you guys are coming from. This is that some girls literally hate me because they hate the way I
You're gonna get that.
Yeah.
You're gonna get that.
Yeah, but it's just like, that's why when
You're
you
gonna
guys
get
said
that.
about the masculine women and everything, I totally agree with you guys because it is true. Especially in this generation.
You must be very lonely.
Me?
Well, you don't have many friends. To be a real woman that understands these things,
Yeah.
you can't really be amongst them.
No, and I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not. And I'm fun with that. Because I
Yeah.
know who I am.
That's good.
So I don't care about moving with times and stuff. It's not always about moving with times. Do you know what I mean? So, very interesting.
Well, what country? If you remember us, what country are you from? Portugal. Portugal. You know, a lot of people are Portuguese. You probably one of us.
Sorry?
You probably one of us. Probably Israelite. No, the Portuguese.
Yeah, no,
A
we
lot of
are.
our people ruled Portugal at one point. So
Yeah, I know.
probably one of us, man.
Yeah, and we did conquer other countries as well. So yeah, we're all intertwined with each other, one way or another. And I do believe in the new world coming, future-wise, we're all kind of going to be one race because there's so many mixes. That I do, you can see it all coming. But yeah.
That's not scripture, correct?
I think probably she's probably one of us, bro.
That's true, but focus on the main point about the new world where we're all going to be one people. That's not true.
They're gonna bring it up.
Yeah, because in the kingdom we're going to be over these other nations. They're going to be serving the Israelites. So Lord willing, you are one of our people, because if that's the case, you will inherit the kingdom of heaven. That's what it's for. But the other nations are going to have to serve under us and whatever under us, because they're the best and the most high chosen. So all this thing about we're all one people is not true, because most high divided the nations.
No, I mean colour-wise.
No, that's not true either, because we're all going to be melanated, but the Moabites are still going to look like Moabites, and it's not about colour.
Because when I said about colour, I would say Quebec, you look like a white woman.
Yeah, I'm not white.
Yeah, I know.
I get so offended.
I know. No, trust me.
White to me is British.
Listen.
I am not like
Listen, African people look at me and say that I look like somewhat Somalian and shit.
Yeah.
So, but I'm so-called black.
Yeah.
We're saying your ancestors would be of us.
Yeah.
So that makes you of
I
us.
am
The outward
naturally
appearance
quite dark.
doesn't matter.
Right.
The outward appearance doesn't matter. It's not about what you physically look like. It's about where you descend from.
Yeah.
You're probably one of us. So we're trying to say about this whole slavery thing, one people. In the kingdom of the world to come, the age to come, there's Isaiah 60 verse 10. And the sons of strangers shall build up thy wards, and their kings shall minister or serve unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, smote us, right? But in my favor I've had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. So all their armies, their goods will be brought to us. That's why our gates will be open continually. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. So nations are supposed to serve us. So you understand that, like, what made the so-called white man so great? He colonized and dropped bombs and went round the world and conquered. That's what he did.
It goes back to the line of kings.
So that's what nations. That's what the Bible's all about. Conquering, pillaging. You really go into it. Kingdoms rising or falling. And the scripture is saying that this kingdom that we're in right now, this European Union type system, right? America being pretty much the big bad wolf.
Yeah.
You could say.
But they're not though. In comparison to China, China is
Yeah. But America's got a lot of mouth.
Yeah.
A lot of mouth.
Yeah, and they have got most nuclear stuff and everything like that,
Yeah, so they got all that. So, but that's gonna fall according to Bible prophecy, right? And there's gonna be another world. But our Messiah is gonna come in the midst of all that. That's what we're preaching. That's what we're warning our people about our salvation
Yeah.
from this destruction.
Yeah, because he will repent.
Huh?
He will repent.
Yeah, the so-called black man.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, give me that.
Matthew 24.
No, give me
Do you
Revelation.
know who's made him right? It's the
11,
Church of England.
verse 12.
That's who made him right. He's not right. It's the Jew. Jewish are dark.
Yeah.
They're not right.
11 verse 12. Revelation 11 verse 12. Yeah, it was the Renaissance period.
I don't know when it
In
was.
the Roman Catholic Church,
Yeah.
because it was taken over by Esau,
Yeah.
so-called white people, during like the 13,
King Henry
1400s.
that made Church of England, that made it what Church of England is.
But now they came around and they started replaying a lot of the icons, a lot of the artwork as white. Right?
Yeah.
You go to the British, the art museum, the one in Trafalgar Square.
Yeah.
Yeah, go there, yeah, and you see how the artwork changed
Yeah.
around that period. You see how it is changed, man. Just go there and you see it yourself. I went there with Kima, and then you see how this changed through that 100-year period, that 200-year period. Come on.
Revelation 11 and 12?
Yeah.
Revelation 11 and 12 says, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud.
You know what?
And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud. And their enemies beheld them.
So what is that cloud? That cloud is a chariot. So we got beamed up into a chariot. Come on now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right, this is Acts chapter 1, starting at verse 7. Verse 6, forgive me, Acts 1 and 6. And when they were therefore come together, they asked him, saying, Lord, for now at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel. And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father has put in his power, but ye shall receive power after the Holy Spirit is come upon you, and ye shall be witnesses unto me, both in Jerusalem and in all Judea, and in Samaria, and unto the uttermost parts of the earth. And when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight. Stop read that part again. And when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight.
He was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight. That cloud is talking about a chariot. UFO. A so-called UFO. Now that sounds crazy to you. An unidentifiable flying object. UFO. Now, the so-called white man makes mockery and says that these are aliens, like an invasion, right? But he gets this ideology from the scriptures, but he's making mockery of the angels. There's no such thing as E.T. and these bubble-eyed green Martians. That doesn't exist. Okay? But that's how the Lord will invade planet Earth. In these chariots, like Independence Day, these movies like Independence Day, War of the Worlds, You hear of fatherships invading planet Earth. We get that from the scriptures. That's how our Messiah will return. Read that again.
Acts 1 and verse 9 again. And when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight.
Yahweh Shai got beamed up into a cloud, a chariot.
And while they looked steadfastly towards heaven,
Yes, I mean they looked up, they were looking towards heaven, come on.
as they looked, behold, two men stood by them in white apparel,
Right?
which also said, Ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven?
Why are you standing up, gazing up into heaven, come on?
This same Yahushua, which is taken up from you into heaven,
Right?
shall so come in like manner as you have seen him going to heaven.
So the same way you saw him getting beamed up into a chariot, that's the same way he's coming back. He's coming back to end the so-called white man world, man.
Revelation 1 and 7.
Bring it,
Revelation 1 verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds.
He what?
Behold, he cometh with clouds.
So that's prophecy being fulfilled. Has it happened yet? No, that's something to come. That's something that we're all waiting for. Read that again.
Behold, he cometh with clouds,
Come on.
and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him. And all the kindreds of the earth shall wail because of
Read
him.
that again.
Behold, he cometh with clouds.
That last one, the last
Right?
one.
And every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him. And all the kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him.
And all the kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Every eye is going to see him. So this is going to be a worldwide phenomenon where everyone on earth is going to look up and see a fathership just cover the whole firmament. That's what it said, every eye shall see him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. So when he comes back, he's coming back with wrath, destruction. Give me someone give me Psalms, hold back Revelations 11 and 12. They have, you have something? No. Give me Psalms 110. Give me Psalms 100 and Salakia. You give me Psalms 110 verse 5.
This is the book of Psalms 110 verse 5. The Lord at thy right hand shall strike through kings in the day of his wrath.
Stop, read that again.
Psalms 110 verse 5. The Lord at thy right hand shall strike through kings in the day of his wrath. He shall judge among the heathen. He shall fill the places with the dead bodies. He shall wound the heads over many countries. He shall drink of the brook in the way. Therefore shall he lift up his head.
So when the Lord comes back, he's going to strike the kings in the day of his wrath. So meaning all the militaries of the earth, China, Russia, India, Korea, Saudi Arabia, Iran, they're all going to have to join up together to fight against him when he returns. And he's going to strike, that's how the Lord is going to take over the earth. And our kingdom will be established when our Messiah returns. You understand? So that's what this is our hope, this is our faith, this is what we're waiting for. No matter how foolish it might seem, this is the nature of our faith. We're waiting for our king to come back.
There's loads of fucking religions out there, proper religion, as you can listen to. But these boys are cults. They try and draw you in.
It's not drawing in.
They is drawing you in. Go to the main religion.
Right, Revelation 11 and 7 again, so 11 and 12. And he heard a great voice from heaven saying, Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. And that same hour there was a great earthquake.
That's all they are.
And the 10th part of the city fell.
Scumbags. They don't
And
believe
the earthquake
anything
was
they
slain of
preach.
men 7,000.
Live a good life.
And the remnant were
That's all
affrighted
you have to
and
do.
gave glory to the God of
He's
heaven.
saying that we don't believe in what we
Scumbags
preach.
that set themselves up.
We're not getting paid for doing
Yeah,
this. You know?
there's
I know. I used
No one's
to
paying
evangelize
us.
myself, so I know.
No one's paying us.
Oh yeah, come back. Yeah, you can fucking...
No, don't touch me. What the fuck are you doing?
Don't fucking point to that fucking me and try and...
Yo, stand.
Now, wait,